just started this.
Yeah.
Try and talk again.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. My Wi-Fi is just super slow. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, I have it pulled up.
Just trying to make sure the volume is good because, you know.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Alright, let's go ahead and do this. If I can actually pull up Nox. By the way, how are you doing? You doing alright?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Let me go ahead and get this Nez for you. Do you have like a Golems B8?
Thank you.
Or do you have like Golems B8 or B10 team?
Yeah, my B10 team I think is Light Nike, Water Persephone, Water Nike, and then my Draka. I think recently I switched it to like 2 Dark Monas, a Dark Sierra and a Dark Draka, just because they can deal out damage and manage to survive somehow. I don't know.
Okay, let me just put it on auto just to get a slight assessment. But I mean, if you have 2 Dark Monas, man, like how? Oh yeah, then you said like this was like maybe like your friend's account and he quit.
Well, yeah, it was his alt, and he just stopped working on it. So he let me take it over, and eventually I just started making it my main slowly. Yeah, it took a bit of work, but you
This
know.
was his alt? Oof. That's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the stupid synergy stuff, because I had to clear the data for the account, unfortunately, but we'll just turn that off real quick. Is Draka on a siphon set? I mean, we'll see shortly.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
How long have you had the account for? Like, that you've been working on it?
A few months. Not like super long.
Okay, so he had Draka, and I'm assuming he had the Monas and Sarah already.
Yeah, the Drakas were all Evo 1 and they were in storage, so I just started building those as soon as I saw them.
Okay, cool. I mean, so far, yeah, they're putting into work, especially with that hunter action on Mona.
Yeah, 'cause my Wi-Fi is dying so bad right now.
I'm sorry. I mean, you can close the stream out because it's probably eating up a lot of the Wi-Fi. I mean, it'll be there. You're actually on the stream now, so
Yeah.
it's not like you won't see it because I haven't uploaded it yet.
Okay, yeah.
And you do Golems B8 for gold, right?
I usually just run B10, but since I don't have a sapper, which I am working on, I'm building a water Artemis. She's still in storage right now just because it's a work in progress, but I'm building a water Artemis for my B10 team.
Okay, we'll take a look at her as well since you're thinking, well, not thinking about building her, but you're working on building her because yeah, that right there is what is killing your B10 time. I mean, yep, it's killing your time.
Yeah. The sap is much quicker on my main account, which is like level 40. It's like close to level 50. It's like level 48 or something like that. I had Water Artemis, and she really just sped things up a lot.
What do you have here? Evo 2, Evo 3?
She was Evo 2.1, I think.
Hey, that works. Mine's right, Evo 2. Yeah, with the time, if it takes you over a minute and a half to do B10, honestly, man, I would just run B8 if you need gold because the time that you're taking to do B10 is hurting you more. Like, you doing B10 in one run already equates to 2 B8 runs, and yes, you'll get crap gems, but you can sell both of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So until you get a sapper, I would definitely recommend D8, which I'm just checking out really quickly. I mean, you could use Dark Monas in there. Maybe 2 Dark Monas. Wet Balrona if you want.
Yeah, my B8 team is usually just the same as like all of my other Golems teams.
You bring Fire Jack in there?
Yeah, I use him for a lot of PvE.
But if your B8 clear time is less than a minute, just do that for gold for the time being. Once you get your Artemis up though, then yeah, I definitely understand you just straight doing some B10. But let's go ahead and...
Yeah.
You want me to check out all the monsters?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we have Yuki first. She's on a Valor set. You got some resist up there. Did you do the gems, or did he already work on the gems prior?
Some of the mons were already gemmed prior. A lot of the mons were in storage when I got the account.
Okay.
Just because it was an all and mostly like a tester account, it wasn't doing damage in Titans at all. Yeah, it was mostly just like a side project, basically.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know why she's on triple attack. I mean, she's an attacker, but I would definitely throw HP on her if you're going to use her art. Do you have any plans of using? Yeah, I'll just ask you whatever mons you have plans on using, and then I'll go into depth with those instead of just going through all of them. So do you have any plans on using Fire Yuki?
Eventually I do want to switch her gems and get her a little bit more tanky for Titans, just for my Fire Titan team. Just so that I can use her and have her not, instantly get like 2 shots.
Okay, so you could definitely swap one of these attack gems out and just give her HP, because triple attack with her stats, yeah, dude, she's gonna get slaughtered in no time whatsoever. So definitely aim for HP, and if you can get one with some resist on it, that would be splendid, because she doesn't need crit rate to do her defense down, which is what her purpose is, to be like a debuffer. She's like a Nat 4 version of fire candling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So definitely get her a HP gem, and I'd say, hey man, just she should be fine like that. If she's dying still, you could do attack, defense, and HP. That's more of a bruiser type build, but that's more for survivability, because obviously she's a debuffer. Do you plan on using your Scubbus here?
Yeah, I do. I plan on making her Super Evo soon, whenever the festival comes out, but I only have like 16 Super Stones right now, because I've been working on my Dark Knight, so yeah.
Understandable. Yeah, definitely get her to Super Evo when you can, but she is at max crit rate, even though that crit rate gem isn't even maxed out, so I would also probably switch one gem out, since she's on double attack and crit rate. Switch one gem out from the attack and give her HP, because I also have a fire succubus that's Super Evo, and she's just not tanky enough to survive even with her HP siphon without another HP gem, because her defense, as you can look already, is just dirt nasty low, man.
Yeah.
Dirt nasty low. So definitely just trade her one of the attack gems out with HP. Again, aim for resist, but she already has a crit rate, and she should be as good as she's gonna get. What about Neza?
Neza is mostly just a debuffer for Titans for me.
So you just have her on a Valor set right now, which, I mean, you're trying to add in a little bit defense. She's on a Bruiser set. I mean, no real problems with that, as long as she survives. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I use her backline with the Shino, and she survives longer than the Shino most of the time, so yeah.
Keep it, I'm assuming he's a work in progress, because he's only level 50.
Yeah, I 6-starred like 4 mons in one day, and yeah, I got him on to level 50, and then I just stopped.
Oof. He has a defense, recovery, and defense. I'm not sure why he has double defense on him. I mean, it's not technically wrong, because his heal doesn't scale off his HP, but I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know why I have two intense gems on him.
Yeah, I mean, you could swap it out with HP, or you could keep it. It doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah, I definitely want to give him an HP gem because that build sucks.
But definitely look at his gems, because like this defense gem, it does have recovery and attack on it, which doesn't make sense for a healer. But the biggest problem over here is like this defense gem, man. This defense gem is just garbage. Like it's plus 10 with 7.5% crit rate. Doesn't really matter, but just 7% resist. I mean, if you can roll it into more resist, that would be great. But since it's plus 10 with 3 subs, you might get another sub for plus 12, and it's going to be no good. So just minor tweak to that, and he should be set. And then Fire Draka, he's on a Siphon set. What is this? Okay, attack, crit rate. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You can either do double attack and crit rate, or just triple attack. Nothing wrong with that. Let's go over here to your Fire Shinobi, which I don't have, man. I'm jelly.
I use him a lot for the Wood Colossus because he actually does big damage in the Colossus.
I'm sure he rips them dudes a new one.
Yes, he does.
See, you have another crit rate gem, definitely switch that one out, which you do, but definitely switch that one out because he is losing out on a little bit of crit just to help maximize his damage. And obviously you're going to aim for more crit rate. Like this one right here, that attack gem, she's good to go. I mean, it is 5-star, but hey man, she's good to go.
Yeah, I'm honestly like super unlucky with gems, and especially in B10, like I just get so unlucky. All my ruin gems are either like flat defense or so yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Everyone's like, man, B10 is the best thing ever. You go to B10 and you find out like 99% of the gems you get is just pure garbage. What about Fire Wild Thing?
The Fired Wall thing was also in storage. It was a work in progress. I just took it out, and I believe I gave it like attack HP just for the time being. But yeah.
Any plans on using her, or you just took her out?
Eventually, I'll build her, of course. Just because I don't really want to, waste her and just let her rot in the storage. I'll probably just give her like attack crit or something, attack crit HP, ruin.
Okay, yep, that's fine. You got a great idea of her, so I'm not gonna focus too much on her. And she does have a square slot, so hey, have at it, dude. Have at it. There's no real wrong way to build her, and I don't know. Actually, she does have skill books. I was gonna say, how come Wild Fang doesn't have skill books, but I was already too late. And Fire Pixie, any idea about her?
Currently just a defense up for my Fire Shino in the back line right now. So yeah.
So you just need to get her to level 60 when you can. Not too crazy. Defense. Triple defense? Why?
Yikes. Yeah, I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, I understand that life set, but triple defense, I mean, just, I don't know, maybe HP defense, or you could either do HP defense recovery so she can get her 5-star off a little bit quicker.
Yeah, to be honest, I think I just gemmed her and like gemmed her randomly and then never looked back.
Yeah, and like you said before, at B10, it is hard getting gems, so even if you did get a gem, you might have given it to someone else because they actually needed it more than her.
Yeah, I actually have a lot of stuff like that. Like, I'll get a really good Mon, and then I'll like find a Mon that has like a really good gem on it, and I'll be like, dang, I really need this gem for this other Mon. Like when I pulled my my Water Indras, like I pulled a bunch of gems off of my Water Spark because he doesn't have a square slot and he's crit reliant, so I pulled like one of his attack gems off and put it on my Water Indra.
Understandable. And then your Fire Cottonies, they're obviously going to be Titans as well, I'm assuming. Well, they are Titans.
Yeah.
HP recovery defense. No qualms about them. I mean, looks like they're on the correct
Yeah, I believe all my Cotines are HP recovery defense. And all broken sets, I'm pretty sure too.
So, I mean, hey, as long as they work, dude, you're good to go. We'll move on to. Are you working on fire? Yeah, you're working on fire cure. You almost have her to Evo 3. She's almost there.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, she has that critical hit morale boost, which isn't necessary. Isn't necessary.
Yeah. I'm also like in the process of leveling up one of the Siren's gems, so you're gonna see that they're like all +1. So yeah.
Okay, so don't be too mean about that.
Yeah.
Okay, she's on what, defense, HP?
The one with the Valor set, I believe, is on HP recovery defense.
No, I mean your fire cure right now.
Oh yeah.
Which, just swap one out with recovery and call it a day, because she is of a recovery based mon, so she needs that stat to help her get it off quicker. And I mean, she should be fine. Obviously, there's a lot, so I'm sorry that I'm reviewing each individual one, but there's a lot, and obviously there's more.
Yeah, no.
You have to focus on.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot I have to work on still.
But I can't believe this is. Obviously, this is everything that's out, but you only have like 3 lines of like firemons. Like, where they at, man?
Yeah, man. I honestly don't really slime at all. I just like get gems from PvP and Titans, and then I just call it a day. Pull with like 3k gems, and then that's it. And then I just don't really slime a lot.
Gotcha. That would explain why there's like hardly any mons. I mean, it's nice having your mon boxes clean though, but dang, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, that kind of affects you in Titans because you can't really hit maybe Wood Titan more than once.
Yeah, I can only hit him once, and I have like my Fire Titan or Wood Titan team is like super scuffed.
Oh man, I mean, obviously this is going to take time to build it up anyways, but let's continue. So you have your water Nike here, and she's attack, triple attack.
Yep.
Well, she is super evoed.
I just use her for nuking in PvP.
Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. And you do have some trinkets on her as well. Man, if it was possible to get some more crit rate on her, maybe that would be like top tier in terms of damage if you're nuking with her. But how she is now.
Yeah, I want to give her an HP gem, but I don't believe I found any what's it called, protection set HP gems that are 6-star to put on her. So yeah.
Okay.
Because I want to use her in Titans too, because she's a debuffer for my front line, and I want to use her in Titans so that she can just, get that defense down.
But definitely remember that you still can get those stats with a broken set, so don't force yourself to keep her on a protection set if you come across something that's like too good to pass up.
Yeah, of course. All of my gems are so backwards, and my gems are just so confused. Like all of my recovery gems and defense gems get like 20% crit in subs, and then all of my attack gems and HP gems get like a bunch of recovery and resistance stuff. Like, I don't mind the resist, but the recovery just gets annoying.
Yeah, that sounds like Tina. And hey, Nick. Nick said hi, Sushi and Elio.
Oh god, I'm about to get roasted hard.
Sushi, you're famous already.
Oh god.
So yeah, if you can, obviously get it for protection, get it, but don't compromise too much, because a lot of players, even I can admit that even I sometimes I'm like, man, this set looks beautiful, but I don't want to break it because a broken set is just not aesthetic. But sometimes hey, dude, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
David's like, we were supposed to say hi. Well, this is awkward. Well, David, I mean, you can listen, man. You guys can still say hi. It's okay. Sushi
You
won't
guys
mind,
can
I hope.
stick around and watch me get roasted.
Hey, you're not getting roasted. I'm going easy, and I'm going easy.
God.
So we have Water Arthur. He's on attack. Don't tell me he's on triple attack. He's on triple attack. I mean, he's balanced.
Also use him for nuking in PvP. Same.
You use him to nuke, but he doesn't have. I mean, you could, but he doesn't have like a nuker set on him for his skills. Like if he had maybe morale boost and hunter, then I could understand. But he has attack down, so he's more debuff orientated. You know what I mean? Not saying you're wrong in what you're doing, because I mean, at the end of the day, you can do what you want.
I think that basically sums up my account. Me doing what I want.
But I mean, if he's doing the job, then hey man, he's doing the job. Let's go over to Yaksha though. He's on a life set. Hey man, I'm starting to get the feeling that you're just throwing sets together. Are you doing that?
Maybe.
Trying to get them to match?
I'm actually dying right now. Yeah, sometimes.
And also, Nick brought up a good point. They said they're trying to get their Arthur on a pugilist set. You ever thought about that for your?
Yeah, I farm dragons a lot, and they don't ever give me anything good. So.
Do you do?
I was really lucky with my siphon set for Draco.
Do you do dragons B10?
No, not B10. I do the last fire one.
Okay.
Which is B9.
That's your problem right there. That's your problem right there, man. You're not doing B10. Psych, no. B10's garbage, dude. The fire one, do 7 through 9. Yes, it's hard. Like, I do dragons, and I get maybe 1 gem. I feel like every other weekend that's actually useful. So, it's hard, dude. It's hard. I understand. And Ericon Blazing says, hey, Elio, what's the dealio? Aw, isn't that cute? But she's on, attack? I'm assuming you don't really use her if she's plus 9 gems, or she's a work in progress?
Yeah, I don't really use her. She's a work in progress. It was kind of disappointing because I want a triangle slot on her so I can give her a crit damage gem. Just so she can get some extra damage, you know? Because she does have the double crit rate up, so.
Yeah, she's double stalker. I don't know why she's on a life set. I would probably get rid of that crit rate gem on her when you do go to build her, and just put her on Ruin and see if you can get some subs, some crit rate subs. If not, put her on Intuition with crit rate subs. You don't need a crit rate gem, and she should be able to hit her, what is it? Her base is 10 and she gets 30, so she only needs 60% crit to hit max.
Yeah.
So I would definitely do that if you're trying to maximize her damage, that is. Go over here to Water Shelly, and he's just debuffer. I mean, defense, attack. If you want him to survive a little bit more, just give him an HP gem instead of that attack and call it a day. Obviously, he does a little bit of damage, but we all know what he's used for.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming he's one of your Titan mons?
Yeah, Titans, and I use him in Fire Dragon. Just debuff the dragon and the beginning Arthur.
Okay, gotcha. Next is Water Persephone. I mean, damn. I keep saying it wrong. It's not Persephone, it's Persephone. My bad, dude. My bad. The struggle is real. Elio fails on live stream. But
I feel like there's only a few of my mons that have like really, really good gems on them, and then the other ones are just like dirt garbage.
Yeah. Don't worry. That's everyone's account, including mine. She seems to have like some like dirt nasty subs on her. There's all kinds of crit rate and there's some resist. She doesn't need crit rate, but hey, man, more crits.
She carries hard in PvP. Like, she carries super hard.
Shoot, I bet. Especially Evo 3. I'm still waiting to get mine at Evo 3. I have no complaints about her. I'm sure she does her job.
Yeah, I got really lucky with her gems. The resist, she resists a lot and she crits a lot, which isn't necessarily useful, but it's good for just for some extra damage.
And then you have 2 water Balronas and 1 is variant. Holla.
Yes.
Okay. She's on a ruined set, but she has nowhere near max crit rate. Looks like you might be trying. Defense, attack.
Yeah.
Attack. I would say if you wanted to get her max crit, give her a crit rate gem. Just commit and go in, because if she doesn't crit, then your set is pretty much useless. I mean,
yeah, I'd rather do like HP attack and do an intuition set and just try to get subs and get like decent crit through that. Just so that she's doing damage and doesn't have to like use an extra slot on the crit gem, because it also makes her a lot more squishy.
That's true. And if Dragons ever gives it to you, I would recommend putting her in a leech set with the same HP attack. That would be probably like, obviously if you can get crit rate subs on that, that would be amazing, but you understand the game and how it doesn't give you what you want.
Yeah, I don't think I give the game what it wants either, so touche.
Hey man, they want that cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yes, they do.
Alright, so you have a water Sparket as well. He doesn't have a square slot. I'm not even sure why he got to Evo 3 without a square slot.
The only one, dude. The only water spark.
You could get a gem conversion slot for him, or try and fix this HP gem. But at his current state, yeah, he's definitely not doing you any justice in Titans, because his Courageous Strike has to crit in order for it to work.
Yeah.
And he's only at 60%, which is oof.
It's a very big oof.
So attack, HP. His gems are fine. I mean, their percentages are fine. They attack, HP. But if you can get more crit on him, do it. If not, gem slot conversion, or we just pray to RNGesus that they bring back Sparket pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they bring him back so that I can build 2 that have 2 square slots, or not 2, but 1 each at least.
Yeah, but you're trying to make the best of the situation, which is understandable. If you can get him with like a HP intuition gem with some crit on it, it should be a tad bit better. Then we have your Water Indra. He's on intuition as well. Attack, HP. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just like you had said for your Water Barona. That's fine. His attack gem has some defense on it. The other one has some resist and some crit rate, and then the last one has a whole bunch of resist and some crit rate. And defense. He's fine, man. He's fine. Just get them to plus 15 when you can, and that's it for that dude.
Yeah.
Then Water Barona, she is HP, attack. Again, fine. She's on intuition set. Obviously, continue to aim for higher crit, but not priority number 1 because there's a lot going on here. No complaints about her either. What about your Water Kira? Do you have plans on using her? I see that you're leveling her.
Yeah, she's one of those mons that I like 6-starred all in one day and then just leveled to 50 in stock.
Come on, man. You'll get there.
I'll get there eventually.
Use a tank, HP, defense, recovery. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Looks like you might have just thrown some gems on her just for her to, I guess, survive while leveling her.
Yeah.
So definitely just go back, and once you're done, the HP defense recovery is fine, but go back and just check the subs on them. I'm not going to go too hardcore into her because you got a lot going on, dude.
I have a lot to fix.
Do you have any questions so far about anything that I've said or any mons in particular?
No, for the most part, I understand everything that I have to do. Yeah, I know I just have to farm a lot more B10, but it's rough, like farming like 320 runs of B10 and not getting a single good gem, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes, though.
And then you have Water Seether as another debuffer, like Shelly.
Yeah.
HP, attack, HP. That's fine. I mean, you could do HP, attack, HP, or HP, attack. Defense doesn't really matter too much. Just aim for more resist on this one and call it a day, because all it's bringing to the table is defense down. So, I mean, I can't really go too hard in that. And it's balance type too, so the attack stat isn't that super duper high.
I'm probably going to replace the attack gem with the defense gem just to have him not dealing damage but just surviving.
Yep, that's totally fine. If they can't get defense down off, then what's the point of having them? I mean... And then you have 2 sirens that you said one was like +1 gems?
Yeah, one is a work in progress right now, and then the other one I just leveled her gems up to 9. And then I'm gonna wait for the discount day to like +15 a bunch of gems and stuff.
You have her on the most weirdest set I've seen in my life, man. Why is she on a Valor set?
I just put that set on her because it matched and it was all the gems that I needed: the HP, the defense, and the recovery.
Like, I mean, this HP gem, man, this HP gem is phenomenal, especially for like an attacker. But she don't need no 15% attack. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. If it works, and like this one right here, that defense gem, she's prime, man. She is good to go. So if you're gonna keep her on the Valor set, it is what it is, man. But at least if you get a chance, swap that HP one out, and hopefully you get another one with more recovery, if possible, and give that gem to an attacker that could use that attack percentage a little bit better. And then the other siren that you had mentioned. Hey, Luca. Luca's like, can I get a second review?
Yeah, Luca, just go ahead, man. Show me up, man. Won't be hard.
Hey, would it be too much to do a second review during Titans for me? No, it wouldn't be too much, Luca. Probably not tonight because we're focusing on sushi right now, but I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, I need all the focus right now, Luca. Sorry.
All the attention.
All the attention, it's mine.
Then we have another. Okay, bro. We have another one of these guys. HP. Defense. Recovery. No complaints there. They're just there for the heals and the buffs. HP. Recovery, defense. Obviously, especially for the healers, you want to aim for more resist. But he said he's gonna roast you later.
Oh yeah, he was DMing me a minute ago. So yeah.
Oof, man. I'm sorry.
I expect to see all the roasts in my DMs in about 5 minutes or so.
Rest in peace to the squad.
Rest in peace.
Nick, you want to join? You want to join inside the review too? Sushi, you've created a trend, man. You have created a trend.
I've created the trend. I just gotta get good, honestly. You know, just gotta get good.
Okay, recovery, defense, HP. That one's fine. I'm assuming this one is following suit. HP, defense, recovery. Yep. So I'm not gonna worry about these dudes.
Okay, Luca, get out of my DMs, buddy.
Hey, Georgie, how's it going? Oh, Nick said he's gonna join in the roast. Yo, Nick,
yes,
go ahead and hit Sushi up right now.
Yeah,
Sorry,
dude.
I'm supporting bad habits.
Nah, it's fine. I want all the roasts. That's actually why I did this. I didn't want to get praised. I wanted to get roasted, obviously.
Are you using your water Odin?
Yeah, I just built her. I need one more gleam for Evo 3.
Okay. She's on what attack? Defense. HP. Pretty much just a bruiser build. That's fine because she's there mainly for the stuns and you want her to survive, so I don't have too many complaints about that. And she has a decent amount of resist on her too. Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna use her for both like defense maybe and offense. Mostly offense because I love CCing everything in offense. It's just easy peasy, you know, CC everything.
Understandable. Are you doing anything with this water Draka? Do you plan on Evo 2ing him or?
Yeah, I'm gonna Evo 2 him once I'm done with my Odin. Just for Titans, he's a weekend for Titans, right?
Okay, HP defense, HP. You just want him to survive. Crit rate isn't necessary. If you're just gonna use him as a debuffer, I would just switch him over to conviction and give him more resist. Because if he's stunned, weaken won't work because he can't attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And since even though he's an attacker, you're not building the attack stat, so even if he crits, he's not going to do anywhere near as much damage as he would with, you know, some attack gems on him.
Yeah, I had him HP attack at first, and then Jisoo was like, "What are you doing? You don't know how to build a debuffer." And then I was like, "Okay, sorry, Dad."
Yeah. He was technically correct, even though he's an attacker. He does have weaken, so.
Yeah.
Over here to your fire. I knew you have him on he's on a broken set, but nearly max crit rate on him.
Yeah.
Attack crit rate.
Those are like my only good dragon gems too. So.
Hopefully you can roll another one into that crit rate for that gem of the Magi, whatever Magi, whatever the heck you want to call it.
Yeah.
And then this other gem is only 5-star, so he's losing out on what, like
10% crit or 9%?
Yeah, 10% crit. So if you can change that one and just give him one with 54%, and I'm sure if you run him as lead, then he should be fine, man. Hunter should be in full effect all the time.
Yep.
It might be even now. I don't know. I mean, it says 3%, but who knows? If you could swap that out, though, he should be. Does he crit all the time?
The Anu, yeah, he crits most of the time.
Yeah, so definitely switch that crit rate gem out with a 54%. Even though that one has the attack percent on it, if he doesn't crit with Hunter, then it's totally useless.
Yeah, he's just totally useless. Yeah, I had him on a ruin set, but he had lower crit, so I just went for the broken set.
Okay, yep, that's fine. That's understandable. Obviously you're gonna build this Wood Leo for Titans?
Yeah. Titans and maybe just PvP defense once I super evil him.
Defense, HP, defense. That's fine. Yep, definitely get him to super evo when you can. He does have some resist on him. Crit rate isn't necessary, but I mean, it can't hurt.
The crit rate just came out of nowhere, dude.
It can't hurt, but Tina's like, hey man, you're building a mon with HP or defense. Well, specifically defense. Yeah. Specifically defense. Hey man, I'm gonna give you all kinds of crit rate and all kinds of resist.
Yep, same thing with the purse and the Odin. Just loves giving me crit rate on defense gems.
Oh, hold on. You're trying to build a mon with attack and you want crit rate on it? Nah, man. We're gonna give you a flat recovery.
Yeah, we're gonna give you every single sub in recovery.
All right. Wood Incubus, near max crit rate, near max.
Bad gems, bad attack.
Yeah. HP, attack, crit rate. His crit rate gem's not even finished. It's not even finished, man. What's going on here?
A lot of things.
If you could finish that off, he should be at max crit rate. I mean, I can't really complain too much as long as he hits his max crit rate because he needs that morale boost in Hunter.
God, I'm already getting roasted. Oof.
He's saying trade gems between Leo and Bao for HP percent. But definitely finish up that gem when you can. Obviously, you're running low on the good stuff, but... And we have Thor, who also needs crit rate. Yep, he does need crit rate. And he's on a broken set. HP, crit rate. You're trying. Defense. You may be able to pull that off, dude. You may be able to pull that off. If you can max that crit rate on him and you can bring in someone in Titans with a crit rate lead, you may be able to get away with that. Yeah.
Here's me getting roasted.
You could definitely get away with that one. Wood Hana, which I do not have, especially not at Evo 3. I'm kind of jelly, man.
She's probably built attack, knowing me.
No, HP, defense, HP. Again, slightly weird because she is a recovery type, so just switch one of them gems out with recovery, and up there it goes, man. You got all kinds of crit rate on her. I mean, all kinds.
The second one is better.
Oh, and she has attack on her too? Oh, man. Nick can feel the pain as well with that flat recovery action.
Yeah.
So just definitely give her a recovery gem and she should be good to go. You have any plans for your Wood Rudolph?
Not really. She's kind of useless for me because I have a bunch of dark farmers right now. But eventually I'll just 6-star her just for, for the whatevers.
Okay, we won't worry about her. What about your Wood Radius?
Just a attack down mon for Titans.
HP, defense. Okay, he's fine. If you can, again, I'm not supporting full sets, but if you come across some decent gems, just throw that dude on like a conviction set or protection, and he's done. And definitely skill book him once you get the money to do it.
Yeah, I'm a broke boy right now.
And then you have plans for Wood Minicat as well?
Not really. I'd rather just build better units. I just had her at first just for the attack up, but I'm gonna hopefully get some better units.
Okay, I won't even worry about that one. Let's take a look at your light Nike though. Okay, you have it on protection. She has all kinds of defense, which is what she needs. Yeah, she's missing out on a little bit of defense, cause her gems are only 5-star. Yeah, her resist doesn't exist at all.
Yep.
So hopefully one day you'll be able to fix that. But I mean, how she's built, you're building her correctly. It's just golems B10.
Yeah.
Please bless please bless this guy. Please. But light Nike's solid, dude. I definitely love light Nike.
Yeah, I saw yours are pretty insane.
I wouldn't say insane. I'm very, very, very noobish, I like to say.
Hey, so when am I gonna review your account?
Review my account? I mean,
yeah.
If you guys are down, we could do that one day. We could definitely do that one day. Maybe after I see what's going on with these guys, but we can hopefully schedule a date and you can try. Well, not try, but you guys can go and roast me if you're down.
You'll be missing like 1% crit, and everyone's just gonna go in on you.
Oh, probably. And yeah, Georgie, I can definitely review your account if you want to send me like a message on Discord.
Ooh, the content.
All kinds of content. And
Okay.
Nick, Light
Give me
Nike
content,
doesn't
guys.
need crit, but if you're gonna build Light Nike in like a PvP environment where you're using her on your like attack team, then crit doesn't hurt at all. It's not necessary, but it doesn't hurt. It's free real estate. That's what Lucas said. And hi, Blackburn and Edu. See, look at look at this, Sushi. You're famous.
Dude, I'm the content magnet, okay?
We need more sushi.
Yes.
Okay, HP resist defense. Actually, the first time in my life I've seen someone use a resist gem. First time in my life.
I mean, she works, you know. She's pretty good.
Hey, if it works, man, we'll keep the show going. Do you use your light snowy at all?
Yes and no. She's kind of just a CVC backup because I don't really use her for anything else.
Yeah. That's what mine is too. She's okay in the beginning, but as soon as you get like any mon that is actually useful, you're just like, I'm never using this one again.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. What about your light Valk, not water Valk? You got her on a pugilist?
Yep, pugilist, no resist. GG.
Oh man, she is on a bruiser build, which is great, but again, dragons, man, dragons. They need to up the rate on dragons.
I'm thinking I'm just gonna take her completely off the pugilist because it really doesn't benefit her that much. Like when she doesn't land her shock, yeah, it's nice to hit a pug every once in a while, but I'm probably just gonna take her off pugilist, put her on a broken set with max resist because that'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, because pugilist, this would be great if she had some resist and crit rate, mainly resist, but she doesn't. So you have perfect idea for her.
Yeah.
And then your light Venus, what is that? HP, triple HP. Her shield's HP based, isn't it? Yep, it is. Okay. Hey man, that's fine. That's fine. Only suggestion, obviously, will come with time. If you can get her with a little bit more recovery, just to help her try and get it off a little bit quicker, or some more resist. Other than that, she works, man. She works.
Yeah. I kind of gave up on farming gems from golems, and every once in a while I'll just, sneak a gem off of a mon, stick it on something slightly more useful,
Gotcha. And then your light Verde, do you use her at all?
Mainly just a siphon for wood colossus. That's about it.
Okay, long as she survives, that's all you need.
Yeah.
And
wood colossus doesn't hit like at all. He doesn't hit for any damage. So.
Oh man, you got a light Radis. What is this? Just one?
Yeah, I know. I need a siphon set. Yeah, I just have one.
Okay, yeah. Get him on a siphon set when you can. You got the great idea. Light Finnick, any plans for her?
Not really. I know she's good for B10, but I'm just gonna use a water Artemis, so she won't have much use to me. But eventually I'll probably just build her just to build her.
George is like no square on your light Radis, man. George is over here. He's trying to burn you, man.
George. Keep it a secret, all right?
Yeah, I mean light Finnick does work in B10, but obviously if you're using water Artemis and if you're using more than light Nike, your whole team needs to be light. So it's not worth it, especially if you have 2 Dark Monas. You're doing better than that. What about your light Sherlock?
Light Sherlock. Eventually, of course, I'd love to build her for Titans, but no Dark Angels around here. Be like that sometimes. I can use her for light Siege or Sieg, I believe.
Yeah.
But Yeah, that's about it. And I'm pretty far off from him, so.
I am too. Unfortunately, I need like, I don't know, 2,000 more freaking soul stones.
Yeah, I think I need like 80, 85 more or something
Oh.
like that. Because the past like literally this whole week I haven't gotten any soul stones. This entire week. Sad.
Georgie said, "Wow, Dark Garuda. He's slightly impressed. Slightly impressed.
Only slightly. The Dark Garuda just masks the poop smell coming off of my other mons.
For her, she's on like double attack and then a defense gem. I mean, if she's surviving, it is what it is. But you could always swap out one of the attacks with a HP later on if you want.
Yeah, I actually don't really like for mons that are built to do damage. I don't like using defense gems solely because I feel like if I get defense down, it's gonna be over. But you know, I don't know.
Well, I think if you get defense down, yeah, it'll decrease their defense, but it shouldn't decrease their HP. So she should survive. Should survive. Yeah. But if you're gonna take a hit, I would rather my attacker survive the next round than die after 2 turns, because he's gonna do more DPS over time than he is in, 2 pump chump. But that's how your boy does it. What are you doing with your Light Kiki? You have any plans for her?
Also just a exposed weakness mon. I don't really know where to use her yet because I do have the Light Sherlock, but eventually I just plan on 6-starring everything and building it. Okay,
gotcha. And we need to leave an F in chat for Georgie. He's done some rebirths and still no Dark Miho. Did you get a Dark Miho? I mean, you have one now, but did you pull any more?
Yeah. My first 2 pulls was Light Miho and then a Dark Miho back to back. First
Dang,
2 pulls.
Man.
So.
Straight.
Yeah, and then more RBs and no Dark Bulbies. So that's sad.
Straight jelly. But what were you doing with your Light Kiki before I got sidetracked?
Eventually just gonna 6-star her. I don't really have any plans for her right now because I have the Light Sherlock. But yeah.
Gotcha. And also same thing for David. I'm sorry, dude. We got like what? There's how many days in May? There is 31 more days. Well, 31 days, so we got like 8 more days, man. 8 more days left. You can do this. Pray to Sushi. Pray to Sushi.
Pray. Just pray, please. Pray for me. I need it, obviously.
You were getting roasted, but now my bully Jamin has came to roast me. I just got called Galio. Oof. You see what I have to put up with?
Jamin is a bully, dude.
Any plans for the Light Sealer?
Light Sealer, eventually I'd just like to build it as a, just a toy for PvP. Try to use it in defense maybe, but that's about it.
Okay, won't worry about him too much. Get him some resistant crit rate when you can, but he's not priority number 1. So what about your Light Leo?
Light Leo, just got him yesterday, made him Evo 2.
Dang.
Just threw some gems on him. Yeah.
Dang, man, you over here flexing.
Okay, buddy.
He seems pretty fine though. Darn near max crit rate on this dude. And he does have some good resist on him too.
Yeah, that's what no resist gem looks like. So brush his shoulders off.
Man, these people in chat, man. Rude.
Please tell me they're just absolutely roasting me.
No, Jamin's bringing the bully.
Oh god, no.
Now David joined in too. Okay, your Wood Miho. I mean, not Wood Miho. Dark Miho. She is on a ruin set. Her crit rate. Not sure what's going on here, man.
I don't know, dude.
Not sure what's going on here.
We don't have to talk about it.
Lucas said garbage.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, yeah. The HP is fine, but them subs on a ruin set, I was expecting more. I was expecting more. Just get her on a broken set if you can. and give her, I don't know, some crit rate and resist if possible for now. But I mean, do you use her for anything?
Not really, to be honest.
You just use her to...
I'd like to use her once I get more resist and crit on her, but for now she just dies because she either gets CC'd over and over again.
Understandable. What about your Dark Seedler?
Dark Seedler's bad crit. I'd like to use him more, of course, when he gets more crit, but other than that,
yeah, he's great. I definitely like him in like clan versus clan. Not too much in PvP because that dude is like, if he doesn't hit something and kill it, they're gonna hit him and just straight kill that dude.
yeah, he can get one-shotted by nearly any attacker, so.
But I mean,
even like a light knight can just absolutely one-shot him.
He's definitely fun though, I'll tell you that. This guy named Slick said he got like 6 or 7 Dark Mihos over here flexing. Straight flexing.
Did you do 700 RBs? Because sounds like the only possible reason.
If not, the gods have blessed him. Alright, you have your Dark Mona here. No siphon set? What is this?
Yeah, what is this? Wizardry, right?
Defense HP.
My Dark Monas are bad.
Attack? Yeah, this one's a dud, man. You need to take that defense off and just straight... This is where you need to go in with nuking, dude. You just need to straight nuke with her.
Yeah, once again, you know, the ruined gems aren't nice to me. So.
No, you don't even...
Gems are...
If you can get her... Give her some intuition. And, I mean, hope for the best. Make the best of it. But give her intuition, HP, attack. And book her up. And, I mean, that's the best you can do, man.
Wait until you see my other Mona, though. Just you wait, buddy.
And, oh, well, Gatito has a square. He has a square. George is like, no square. And Jamin said that you need to pay Tina for the square.
But, like... Jamin, are you gonna pay Tina for the square? I mean...
Oh, don't worry, man. Don't worry. Jamin pays Tina for them squares. Don't worry. This is confirmed. Your Gatito, do you use your Gatito for anything?
I'd like to use him for Light Colossus once, maybe I find, like, some better gems for him.
I mean, yeah, intuition's fine. If you could get him on Ruin, dude, mine's is on Ruin, and he is nasty. If he can get his 5-star off, it is gross. So definitely aim for that.
Absolutely repulsive.
But yeah, he has that square slot though, but it's just a matter of time until you get that dude done. Over here to your other Dark Mona, which is on a Ruin set. No max crit on a Ruin set, man. No max crit? What is this?
Yeah, I told you I suck.
What is this, man? If you can't...
I think I might be weaker than Jamin, honestly. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but like I'm thinking just maybe.
Oh, don't worry. I'm too weak for Jamin too. Jamin's just OP.
Nah. Jamin's weak. He'll tell you himself, dude.
For this one, again, I can't recommend Ruin because, yeah, she gets that benefit from the crit damage, but if she doesn't crit, then there's no point. So, if you can, switch her to Intuition when you can, or if you can. If not, keep her what she is, but, man, she needs that crit rate, dude. Oof. But she does have 2 squares.
Yeah.
Your Dark Garuda, which is triple square master race. Oh, over here flexing now?
Yep.
Straight flexing. Attack, HP.
Straight flexing.
Crit rate. Change that crit rate gem and dude is good to go, man. Get like a 6-star. Straight nasty. I have no complaints. I mean, Slight minor complaint with the resist, but other than that, no complaints. You use your Dark Grid a lot?
Dude, Alien, you know the game doesn't give me with his subs. Like,
the game will give you subs, man. It's a secret. Jamin knows it. All you got to do is just slide over like $3,000.
slide over your wallet.
Yeah, just slide it on over. Donate. You're not buying anything. Just donate, and then they will donate you.
Donate me, plus.
Do you have any plans for your Dark Fibian?
Dark Fib, I don't know. I don't have too much use for him. But, you know, I don't have a whole lot of mons, so of course I'm gonna build him. I have a lot of mons that I want to build in storage too. But yeah.
If you do clan versus clan, I definitely recommend him. If you can get him like a pugil set, dude, oh, he's fun. He's definitely fun.
Yeah, I used my my friend's Dark Fibian, and it was really nice.
All right, then you have your Dark Sarah, who does have a square slot. Does have a square slot. Again, no siphon. I'm blaming dragons. We're just gonna blame dragons.
Just sport.
Get her on a siphon set, even if it's a crappy siphon set, as soon as possible, because she is dark type. And if you can,
Yeah, I literally had a recovery gem on my fire Draka for like, I don't even know how long, just to get the siphon bonus. I'd say I probably had a recovery gem on him for like a month, just waiting to get that crit rate gem for the dragons.
hey man, if it works, it freaking works. But definitely get her on a siphon set if you're not. Do you use her for any story farming?
Yeah, story farming when I'm not leveling, and I'm usually leveling, so you know.
Because I think
Dark Mon that I'm trying to level, and then Draka is usually what I run.
Okay. So if you can get them on siphon sets, hey man, you're good to go. What about your Dark Thor?
Dark Thor, just a Titan Mon, you know, debuff CS, that's about it.
Dude, what is going on here, man? Why isn't his crit
I
rate
know.
max? You have 2 of them.
I have 2 of them, and they both suck, dude.
2 of them. Just throw him on intuition and get that crit rate max, because if he doesn't crit, his defense down and his courageous strike are both useless.
Both, yes. I should probably just use all 2k of my gems into energy and just farm B10 for the next month, you know.
Well, since this square slot, I would say go farm B8, man. Go farm B8. That way you can get you some gold at least, and possibly get 1 or 2 good gems for him. Because even if you get those awesome gems from B10, you're going to have no gold to level them.
Yeah.
And any plans for your Dark Nike?
Yeah, I have 27 stones right now, so she'll be Super Evo within the next week or so.
And she looks like she's max crit rate just about, yeah. No complaints,
Yeah,
man.
I literally use all the good gems and all the mons that I use. Titan mons, PvP master race.
Jamin wants a donation to the Jamin is Broke Foundation. And Sammy is here. Do you know Sammy?
Sammy is the same guy you reviewed his wood John, right? Or Jan, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Jean, John. Yeah, same guy. I saw that video. I watch all the videos.
And David said that his account's way weaker than Sushi. Now I'm kind of interested in David's now. I'm interested.
Oh my God. It's probably memeing. It's probably like way OP.
Yeah, it's probably like undercover flexing. What are your plans for your Dark Venus?
Dark Venus, I just use her for my water lineup right now until I get my light siege, whatever. And then I'll use her for that. Which won't be for like another 25 years or so.
Triple HP. I mean, it works. Long as she's on a recovery set, so she does have recovery. I got no complaints, man. You have a Dark Wild Fang with no, oh man. I'm sorry.
I have 2 of them, and neither one of them have a square, actually. One's in storage.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's,
Condolences.
same thing applies here as your Yaksha, so we're not gonna divulge too into that. Do you use your Dark Siren at all?
I mean, I use her, like, just clan versus clan, basically. That's about it. Just an extra mon.
You got her on a ruin set? Oh, man. Why? What is that? HP? Triple HP? She does have adrenaline. She does have adrenaline. I will give her that. Come on, man. At least put her on the Vitality set. Come on, man. And then your Dark Sea Star. Any plans for her?
Oh, I forgot I had push stock on. Oh, sorry. So I believe she's triple defense set right now. You know, triple square master race. I need to 6-star her soon. Yeah, other than that, that's about it.
Get her crit rate up and resist up when you can, and hey man, you're good to go. Also, Kalex is wondering. Everyone wants to know
Perv God.
why your Dark Siren is on ruin.
You know, it's I'm a noob by heart, you know.
Just why, man? You're claiming you watched the videos, but your account.
I do. I just don't. I just don't do anything with them. I absorb the knowledge and don't use it.
You watched the videos, man, but your account has determined that was a lie.
This is tough. It's hard
and then
for me
your
to
other
hear.
dark door that we already talked about. So we're gonna go over here to your storage real quick. Okay, you have the fancy ship. Any mons in particular that you plan on using in your storage?
Light Sea Star. Eventually, once I actually have gems in general, you know, because I don't have any of those. I don't know what those are. I'll eventually take out the other Dark Wild thing. You know, the Light John eventually. Yeah.
Do you remember if your Sea Star has a square slot?
Yeah, I believe she's square, triangle.
Okay, just build her with crit because both of her moves. I think she's more like a debuffer. So just build her with crit.
I thought she was like shock.
Yeah, I think she is shock and maybe attack down.
Yeah, I think it's shock attack down.
So just make sure she has crit or her debuffs are totally useless.
Useless. Jinx, you owe me a gem converter slot.
And Kalex and Jamin are going in on the comments right now. I hope you don't have that pulled up.
I don't. I really don't.
Do you have any plans for your light or dark Mowgli?
Light dark Mowgli's I should build, but you know, I don't have gems for them, so they'd probably build triple recovery if I did take them out.
Oof. Well, if you ever get around to them, hey man, Mowgli's are honestly great. I mean, they've one of the greatest rebirths of Lovely last year. And what about your Dark Snow White?
Dark Snow White has no gems on her right now, and she's square diamond. So
she would be another great nuker if you can ever get around to building her, even just for clan versus clan. Something just to keep in mind. And then you have your Artemis here. Do you have any plans for your Onmyoji?
I should build her. I probably will eventually, but I'd honestly rather build a Fire Onmyoji just for defense and PvP.
Okay.
And I like the design better.
And you're working on your Water Artemis, so... Does she have gems on her yet?
Yeah, I believe she's attack defense HP.
Okay. once you get her to Evo 2, mine are both on like HP attack. They're just on a Valor set. She should be able to survive in golems on that set, or just HP attack if you want. Once you get her to Evo 2 and level 60. Any plans for your Indra? Are you going to feed him?
Yeah, I'm gonna feed him.
Okay. What about your Dark Odin?
Dark Odin, I will build once I get some more Holy Queens.
Yeah, are you going to build her more defensively or more with attack?
I'm probably gonna go an attack route, more for offense than defense, of course.
Let me take her.
I could use her in defense, but it's not really ideal for the attack route.
Oh man, she has a square slot. I'm jelly. I got 2 of them, and they have no square at all. Garbage. I'm mad jelly, man. I'm mad jelly. But I think that's pretty much all that we've gone through. I mean, to me, your biggest issue isn't so much your gems, because we can farm gems. Obviously, it's not super duper easy, but
my account looks good, like when you don't look at the gems. As soon as you start digging into the gems, it just looks terrible.
Yeah, definitely work on getting them to 60 when you can. Obviously, that's going to take some time, but your main problem is just you don't have, I guess, enough mons to, if you want to be higher or do more damage in Titans. Obviously, you're going to need more mons, so man, you need to get some slime action in or something.
Yeah, I've been slowly sliming, but not a whole lot. Yeah.
So I would definitely recommend at least sliming. Are you doing like the daily 3 pulls, which I just pulled up over here?
I did yesterday, I believe, but sometimes I just completely forget about it until it's too late.
Oh yeah, yep, I do the same thing too. So definitely just work on trying to get more gems. I would definitely focus on B8 for now as well, until you get Artemis built up, at least very, very minimum. Do you have any questions concerning anything else?
No, I have one simple question. Why did the golems and the dragons hate me?
That is the lovely blessing of 433, and it hates everyone, man. It hates even me. Now, Jamin, probably not, but everyone else.
I think Jamin bought the dragons, so they're actually his.
You're probably right. But I mean, if that's it, then I'll definitely let you go.
Alright, man. Thanks for the account review, thanks for the roasts. It was fun.
Well, the good part is, though, is this video will be up, so if you ever want to review it, and hey, if you work on this, maybe a month or 2 down the line, we can always do this again if you're down.
Yes, I'm actually looking forward to that now. Now I need to, build everything triple recovery just to troll.
Alright, I look forward to it. Thank you so much for letting me do this, Sushi.
Yeah, no problem.
And
I am a content magnet.
I'll see you later, man.
Alright, man. Peace.